Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about some of my favorites that I have for this past month of August. Since we're now into September, it feels like the summer just flew by. So I want to jump right into skincare, which I think is the most important because if you don't take care of your skin, then it doesn't matter what you put on top of it because you're going to look like crap anyway. So I talked about this in my skincare video that I did. And this is the Brilliant C Merle Norman. This is the moisturizer, and it comes with the 3 different sets. So I have the moisturizer, I have the serum, and I also have the under eye cream. And I use these 3 things every single morning because most of the time I find that I don't wear makeup during the day as much, and I'm not in the position yet where I have to be wearing it every single day. So if I can let my pores breathe, I'm going to let them breathe. So I put that on the Brilliant C, and it just makes my skin look bright and healthy, and it doesn't make it look dull so that it looks like I need something to be on my face to make it look complete. So I'm loving the Brilliant C right now through the summer, and especially once the fall comes and your skin just starts to kind of look a little more dull. You're going to have to start exfoliating more, getting that dead skin off, and the Brilliant C is excellent to go on top of that to give you back kind of that summer glow that you're going to end up losing as the winter months come. So as that's it, my favorite right now as far as skincare goes. My new favorite thing I'm obsessed with, which a lot of people know about, is the Beauty Blender. Sorry, mine's dirty. I just used it. And it's a little bit bigger because I just used it too, so it has that water in it. But I got the Beauty Blender. I gave in to the craze. Everyone had it, and I was like, you know what? I need to try it out. So I got it, and I love it. And I found it on, I think it was Amazon, and I got 2 of them for $20, which normally one is $20. So to get 2 is pretty good. I like to use it for just the under eye area, like when I blend out my concealer. I don't necessarily like to use it for my foundation all over. Some people like to use that, but I still really like my Sigma flat kabuki brush for that. So, but I really do love this because I feel like it kind of gives me that extra dewy shine look that I'm kind of going for underneath the eyes when I get to use the Beauty Blender. So definitely pick one of these up. It's worth it. I think it comes with a cleaner, but I've just been using my regular brush cleaner with it, which seems to be working okay so far. I mean, it's not falling apart, so we'll see. But again, Beauty Blender, worth the investment. Get it. Some people use it for all over foundation. You can. It's just great to have. Into some of the different makeup stuff that I've been getting into. Lately I've been getting into brows. If you've been checking on my Facebook page, you saw that I played around a little bit with different looks of brows, and some looked nice and some didn't, I guess you would say. But I'm really liking Anastasia, I guess you say it. I would say Anastasia, but I guess the fancy way is Anastasia. But I've got the Brow Wiz pencil in soft brown, and one side is the little, can you see that? Oops, move it this way. Is got so that you can brush your eyebrows out before you put it on, and then the other side is just a small little pencil that you can just kind of click up, and you can see it's very fine point, which is nice because you can get in there and it really just makes it look natural. So I'm really loving this pencil right now. At first I was like, a brow pencil, do I really want to spend, I think it's like $20 or $22 on it, but I really do like it. I normally had been using the Revlon, which was a lot cheaper, but I don't know, I just noticed a difference. I think it looks more natural, so I'm really liking this. And then to go with it, I got the Anastasia Brow Dualty, it's called. It's got 2 ends, a highlighter end. Well, I guess they're both highlighter ends, but I only use the lighter side. The other side is more goldy. I don't really use that. I don't know if you can see the gold. I can swatch them. I don't know if you can see those that well, but I use this lighter one because I feel like it gives me more of the highlighting that I want, as opposed to the gold, which you can see basically blends right into my skin. So, but I'm loving that. I put that just right underneath. Well, let me get this crazy hair out of my way. Right underneath here, to help define the brow even more. So nothing crazy because I don't have any crazy brows really, but it helps when you can define things. The next thing that I'm really loving, which you all know I love my red cherry eyelashes, which I have on now. These are number 43. These are number 43. So I love them red cherry lashes. Recently I ventured out and I got another number. I got 82. So I'm loving number 82s right now. And the difference with the 2 is that if you can tell with these, these are the same length all the way across, where the ones that I have on, they wean out at the ends. So it's kind of like short, 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 wean out. So these are good for like a winged eye, or if you just want more of a dramatic effect. And this I think is good for more just like everyday. If you're somebody who likes to wear lashes, you have thin lashes and you need something extra, they go on great and they stay great. Along with that, which I was pleasantly surprised to find at the drugstore, was Duo, the eye glue. The eyelash, oh, I don't say eye glue, but like the eyelash glue adhesive. Normally it comes where you have to squeeze it, but now it comes in a little brush. So you can just brush it on the ends, because if you were like me, I used to squeeze it and then I get a big glob, and then it would get all in the eyelashes, and it was just a hot mess. So now I'm really excited that Duo came out with a wand, and I love it. But be aware that when you put it on, and then when you put the eyelashes on your eyes, it kind of turns like a bluish color, but then it will dry and it will go away. So just know that you will see kind of a bluish little metallic color. It's fine. It's normal. It will disappear. The next thing for eyes that I'm loving right now, normally I'm not a big fan of NYX stuff, but I've kind of ventured over into that land a little bit at Ulta. And this is a NYX Jumbo Pencil, and it is in Cottage Cheese, number 608 is the name of it. And let me so you can kind of see how white it is. But you can see how white it is right here. I'm using this primarily to go on my eyes after I put on my eye base, which is my MAC paint pot. Then I go and I put this on my eye all over and kind of just rub it in with my fingers to give myself a true white base. And then when I put the eyeshadow on, it has even more of a pigment. So again, I wanted to just kind of try it out because I've seen it a lot on videos where people have been doing it. Instead of going and buying in the expensive white jumbo, I just got the NYX. I think it's like $2 or $3 or something like that. You can get it wherever they sell NYX. I get mine at Ulta. But it's definitely worth it. It's good. It lasts, and it helps keep the pigment on. So I've been very impressed with it so far. So this is my new thing, putting the white on before the eyeshadow. Summer is ending, as we know, but that doesn't mean our lovely glow has to go away. So I've been using this all summer, and you can kind of tell I've used a lot of it. NARS, sorry. I was trying to look for the name on the back. I think this is Orgasm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this, oh, it's on the front. Okay, so this is NARS Orgasm Illuminator. So you just take a little bit of it. Like, you don't even need a whole bunch of it, and you just kind of take a little bit out. Me and this camera, I tell ya. I take about that much, and then I just dab it on both sides of my cheekbones, and it just gives you this really pretty sheen. I don't even know if you can truly see it, but like a really pretty sheen look. And I have it on right now, right in here, where it just gives you like a nice little glow. And they have the Orgasm blush that you can buy, or the stick that you can use for all the different things. I just kind of ventured out probably a year ago and tried the NARS, just this type, and you can tell how much I still have left. And I use it every time I do makeup, which, oh, there it fell, which isn't, you know, every day, but at the same time, when I do use it, I use it. So it lasts a really long time, so it's worth the investment. I think it's like $30, but it's a great illuminator, and I love it, and you can put it all over. It's fantastic. Blushes, I feel like recently normally I'm more of a pinkish type of girl that I like to go with, and that's kind of what I have on today. But I am absolutely in love, and sorry if this looks messy. I let my niece play with it, so it got a little crazy. But this is Merle Norman. It's the, what's it called? Cream to Powder Blush in Satin Apricot. And I'm absolutely in love with it. Sorry about the phone. Absolutely in love with it. And you just dab it on. And then I use my angled kabuki brush from Sigma, and I just kind of blend it out. And then what I do is I go back in with Milani, which is also one of my favorites right now. This one's called Luminoso, number 5, and you can get this at the drugstore. And you just open it up, and it's a great topper because it's got that little sheen to it, and it's a beautiful color when you put it on, and it blends nicely into that satin apricot. So those are the two. I feel like my blushes right now, I'm kind of feeling the peachy, but who knows, with winter coming and stuff like that, I might go back to more of my darker pinks, kind of, you know, mauve-y colors. I haven't decided yet. We'll wait and see. It's Florida. It's always hot, so I feel like any color is always appropriate. Hair stuff. Here's what I've recently been obsessed with hair. As you can tell, my hair is very blonde. So what I have been using is Pureology, and I think it's funny that one bottle goes this way and one goes this way. But anyway, so I've been using Pureology, the Platinum. Perfect for platinum conditioner and shampoo, and I love it. The shampoo comes out blue, so just be prepared. I've always kind of been a Pureology girl. I like it. A lot of people don't like it because it's the price point's a little bit higher, but I think you get a good quality for it. And also the thing with Pureology is it's highly concentrated, so even though you're paying more for it, you really only need like a dime size in your hand, and it lathers and gets all of your hair. So if you're squirting a lot in like you would if you went to the drugstore and got I don't know, like Garnier Fructis or something like that, and you put a lot in your hand, you're wasting that. So Pureology is concentrated so that you don't have to be using as much. So I'm really loving that. The first time I used it, people were like, oh, did you put more blonde in your hair, or is your hair more blonde? And no, it was just the shampoo and conditioner. So it's definitely worth the investment. Two more things I have for you guys. I've recently fallen back in love with my Roackaholic dry shampoo. You can see this one's got the breast cancer on it because when like a year ago when they were on sale at Ulta for like $6.99 for breast cancer, I went to 3 different ones and bought basically all of them out. Because normally I think this can is like $16 or something. It was $6.99 for breast cancer. So with the blonde, I'm trying not to have it fade as much, and also just damage for the hair. If you don't have to wash it every day, you shouldn't. So you just spray in, you just give it a good shake and spray in some dry, ooh, there goes the camera shaking. You just spray in some dry shampoo, and then you can style your hair. A lot of people live for dry shampoo for second day hair, especially if you have dry hair or thick hair. With my fine hair, sometimes it's not as nice to look at, I guess you would say, on the second day. But, you know, what can you do? It's the hair I have. So I use the dry shampoo a lot, and just to give it a little extra body, or just to kind of get some of that oiliness out of the scalp especially. So Roackaholic, they have it in obviously a non-breast cancer one, but since October's coming, maybe you can get it in this again. And I also have it in a small travel size that I keep in my purse so that I can just spray as necessary. And be aware that this one does come out white. I know there's different dry shampoos out there that come out in brunette. Oscar Blondie has one that comes out in brunette. I think there's one called Pissed, or like Piss, like I have to tell you a secret. I don't really know how you pronounce it. But that's a drugstore one. I think that comes out with the brunette one. So when you spray it in, if you have dark hair, it doesn't come out looking white, because then it's not pretty. So that's that. And this is my last one. This is my new recent obsession. It's a 10. It's my first time trying It's a 10. It was an investment because it's kind of a little pricier than I would have thought. But with all the coloring to my hair I've been doing, I definitely need to be taking care of it. So this is a hair mask that I think this one's called Miracle Hair Mask. And I believe they sell a keratin one too. I didn't get the keratin one. I just got the Miracle Hair Mask to try it. I like the pump. It's my favorite. That's why I bought the big one, strictly for the pump. But I put this in my hair in the morning on like a Saturday or Sunday, and while I clean or just sit around and do whatever during the day, I put a plastic cap on top of it, and it just sits there. This weekend, I think I let it sit on there for 6 hours. I don't know if that's bad or good, but my hair feels soft, so I'm going to keep doing it. So this is the new thing. It's a 10, and I believe you have to get this from, just like the Pureology, you have to get from a stylist, I believe, a cosmetologist. The Roackaholic you can go to Ulta and get. Well, actually, I think you can get everything at Ulta now. You might be able to get everything at Ulta now. Ulta's kind of taken over. But nonetheless, I love Ulta. It's my favorite. You go in there and it's just like, oh. So these are my favorites. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Don't forget to love my Facebook page, because I need some more likes out there. You can subscribe to my YouTube page. I was like, what is this thing called? YouTube and Instagram. I'll link everything below, and I'll put in everything that I've listed. So if you have any questions, or you have any videos that you would like to see, I know some people have asked about applying eyelashes. I can do one of those, and contouring. I've tried doing a contouring one, but my camera is not really that great, but we'll try it. I don't care. We'll go for it and see what happens. So it was great sharing all my lovely finds with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.